For several years, I rented and comment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, very good. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years. Finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. Okay.
For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by bank. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will pay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, very good. For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. Okay.
For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, very good. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years. Okay.
For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years. I will repay the mortgage. Okay.
For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and became an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. I borrow enough to make payment each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, very good. I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. Okay.
For several years, I rented an apartment, but I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. I applied for a mortgage, and my application was soon approved by my bank. I borrowed enough to make payments each month. I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years.
Right, I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years. 15 years. So for several years, I rented. Every month, I paid the rent to the owner of the apartment. And then I kept thinking about it. Oh, maybe I should buy a place instead of renting every month for you. And I thought about it for quite some time. But then I finally, I came to the final decision. You've got to buy the home. So I decided finally, at last, after many years of thinking about it, I finally decided to buy a new home and become an owner. So I applied. I went to the bank and I said, I'd like to apply for a mortgage. And the banker said, fine, here's the application. Please fill it out, complete the application, and bring it back tomorrow. I took the application, filled it out, and took it back, and it was approved that day by the banker. Boom, approved. There you go. It was approved. And each month I made payments, and I will repay the mortgage over the next 15 years. After 15 years, mortgage paid, clear. No debt. You own the home free and clear. No mortgage. Paid off. 15 years. Wow. Long time. 25 years, 30 years. Yeah. Sometimes longer. Any questions about the words? Application, applied, decided, finally decided, came to the final decision. It took me years, but I finally decided.
Mortgage, it means the loan. It means the loan.
Right, a mortgage, a loan, I borrowed the money, the mortgage, I took a loan out from the bank, I applied for a mortgage.
One kind of the loan.
Yeah, you can borrow money to take a vacation, really. I mean, you can take a loan and borrow the money and just go on a vacation, but in this case, you were buying a house, so you took out a mortgage. Just a term, different term for a loan. Any other questions about it? 15 years? More than 10, less than 20? 15.
Usually 20 years.
Really? Oh, that's in Thailand. Yeah, America, 15.
30 years.
And sometimes 30.
Until you pass away.
Right. And still owe the money. Oh, that would be good. That way you got away with it. Okay.
ไม่มีใครช่วยลบเหรอ อุ้ย
ออกไปดิลูกแม่
ลูกก็
ถ่ายหายใจลบอยู่คนเดียว
เดี๋ยวเมื่อยนะเว้ยน้ำมันก็เขียนเดี๋ยวต้องไม่หาหมอ
แล้วก็ออกไปดี
อายุเท่าไหร่ดีเนี่ยเขาเกิดมันติดเท่าไหร่นะแก้วเกิดที่ไหน
จะแม่ถามดูเลย
เกิดเดือนนี้หรือเดือนหน้าเนี่ยจำไม่ได้
Okay.
จะมีขากี่คนไม่ค่อยไปเลยเราก็รอนะว่าถ้าเกิดเต็ม2เดือนจะไม่เจอแกนะทีเราก็ต้องไปกินยารักษานั้นอยู่สูงต้องทำอะไรหวังว่าจะไปแล้วห้องนู้นไม่มีใครไปหรอก
ไม่ไปถามหรอกเราไปถามไม่ไปถามเลยที่ตัดนะ
แต่นะปวดมันถามกันตั้งแต่วันก่อนนะ
ผมไม่ค่อยได้นั่งเราได้ก่อนละ
เดี๋ยวจะถามเขาพวกเรา
เอาไปนั่งต้องไปนั่งของแม่มาปีนส่วนที่เราอาจจะได้ที่แบบเที่ยวขันว่าเอาแม่
เรื่องมากพวกนี้เดี๋ยวก็ใส่ไปก่อนถ้ามันเกินก็จะออกเอง
มันไม่มากกว่านี้ที่ปุ้ยแก้วซี่ยงนะที่ปุ้ยมุกสาแก้วสี่ไอ้คนนี้ไปก็จบเราเหรออย่าลังเลอย่าไร้ใจสี่ก็สี่ก็ที่ยงคนแรกก็สิบห้าแต่แค่นี้แหละจะนั่ง3 เบียดเมื่อก่อนมันมี9 เบียดจะนั่งอยู่ในนี้ก็เป็น1 2 3 4ที่ยงบีบใครสักคนห้องนู้นไปห้องนู้นก็ไปเช็คค่าน้ำมันก็2 คนไม่ไปจัดการแล้วค่าน้ำมันคนละ100เอาถุงไปเลยใช่เอาถุงไปใส่เลยใครไม่ไปบังคับเลยน่าเกลียดสุดๆโดยเฉพาะคนที่มาประจำไม่เคยไปเลี้ยงเลยนะ
เดี๋ยวไปว่า
น้อยก็ไม่ไปเยอะก็ไม่ไป
ค่าไฟไม่จ่าย
ค่าไฟก็ไม่จ่ายอีก
Should be talking in English. Oh my God.
about the trip
We cannot speak good English, that's why we speak Thai.
Yikes.
Just complain about someone.
Right. Yeah. In English, please.
ฟังออกว่าให้เล่นคุยกันธรรมดา
โอ้คุณมาจะเชนแล้ว
เขาเบื่อ การธรรมดาเป็นการแบบนั้นปกติไม่เคยทำ
ของบนเลยอะขนาดตอนนี้ไปเรีย
หลาน ยครั้งแล้วก็จะไปไม่รู้กี่ครั้งแล้วทุกทีแล้วได้ไปทั่วประเทศไทยก็ยังไปเลี้ยงตอบแทนครูไม่ได้มาเลี้ยงก็ยังไปเลยบ่นสักหน่อย จะเอาอย่างเดียวรู้ดีเลยต้องไปเดี๋ยววันละ5 บาท 10 บาทก็ได้ต้องวันละ5 บาทก็ได้สูตรไม่พอเราจะกินที่ดูไปไม่ได้เหรอ
มาจะชิม
ไม่ไปไม่ได้กินก่อนไม่ได้ชิมใช่ยังไม่ไปส่งไปไหนกันในวันที่หมดสายวันเดียวเอาวันที่ไม่ไปนะไม่คนที่ไม่ได้สองติดต่อกันเรา
Okay. The museum displayed several rare books published in the mid-1800s. They were donated by a young man who inherited them from his father, as he was the heir to his father's estate. The museum depended on such donations to expand its display of rare and original books by famous authors. The museum displayed several rare books published in the mid-1800s. They were donated by a young man who inherited them from his father, as he was the heir to his father's estate. The museum depended on such donations to expand its display of rare and original books by famous